UFC President Dana White has confirmed that Glover Teixeira will be fighting for gold next time out. The Brazilian has been out of action since his title defense against Jiri Prochazka in June. At UFC 275 in Singapore, the two light heavyweights put on a fight for the ages. Trailing on the scorecards heading into the final round, Denisa secured a shocking fifth-round submission win. In the aftermath of the event, several contenders, including Jan Blachowicz and Magomed Ankalaev, called for a title shot. For his part, Teixeira called for a rematch to reclaim his title. Prochazka agreed with the call-out and the UFC set the fight for this Saturday. Sadly, fans won't get to see the rematch at UFC 282 if they see it at all. Prochazka suffered a brutal shoulder injury, forcing him to withdraw and relinquish his championship. The promotion attempted to have Teixeira fight Ankalaev on short notice, but he declined. As a result, the nod went to Jan Blachowicz, and the pair will headline UFC 282 for the vacant light heavyweight title. Many have understandably empathized with Teixeira, but fear not. On Chatting Pony alongside Paddy Pimblett, Dana White confirmed the Brazilian will fight for gold next. 100%, yeah, stated White in response to Paddy Pimblett asking if Glover Teixeira will get a title shot next. Yeah, I mean the fight against Ankalaev was offered to Glover. He didn't want to take the fight. He continued, so, there will probably be 2 fights before Jiri comes back. So yeah, it'll be Glover. The announcement comes at a good time. Following his withdrawal from the card, Glover Teixeira announced his intentions to attend UFC 282 and hopefully fight the winner of the main event. Given Dana White's comments, it appears he will get his wish. Dana White says Conor McGregor will likely face Michael Chandler in his return to the octagon. McGregor has not fought since UFC 264 in July of 2021 in the trilogy against Dustin Poirier when he suffered a TKO loss due to him breaking his leg. Since then, he has been rehabbing his leg but has also withdrawn from the USADA testing pool, which has made some people mad. But, as he is getting closer to a return, it appears Chandler will be the opponent welcoming McGregor back. White revealed the news to ESPN's Brett Okamoto. It shouldn't be a surprise to see White reveal that McGregor versus Chandler will be next. It is a massive fight on paper and a very fun stylistic fight. Along with that, Chandler has been vocal in wanting the fight as he's called the Irishman out numerous times. I think at this point he'll come back and look at the suitors, Chandler told the media after UFC 281. I don't think I'm the easiest fight that he could take. But, I am the biggest fight that he could take. I think Conor McGregor stepping back in the octagon does big numbers no matter what. But Conor McGregor stepping inside the octagon with me does staggering numbers. I respect him. I would love to see him come back, and maybe I'll be the guy that he comes back and fights. Conor McGregor, 22-6, has lost back-to-back fights to Dustin Poirier. Before that, he TKO'd Donald Cerrone in his return to the sport. The win over Cowboy was his first SICMI. The loss to Khabib Nurmagomedov, which also marked his return to MMA after he boxed Floyd Mayweather. Michael Chandler, 23-8, is just 2-3 in the UFC and is coming off a submission loss to Dustin Poirier. Prior to that, he knocked out Tony Ferguson to snap his 2-fight losing skid. On the losing streak, he dropped a decision to Justin Gaethje and was knocked out by Charles Oliveira for the belt. In his UFC debut, he knocked out Dan Hooker in the first round.